How do there, YouTube? I just thought I'd do a quick video review of my Ford Tourneo Custom Titanium Edition. I did have a look on YouTube and Google etc, trying to find a review of this particular model, and it was quite difficult to find one in English, so I thought I'd do my own. It's just a quick overview just now, exterior, interior, things like that. I will do another video showing off the stereo and trip computers etc and how to operate them, any extra features you might not be aware of. I'll put that video hopefully in the link below. Anyway, I'll have a quick look around this one. This is, like I say, this is the Ford Tourneo Custom Titanium. This is the L2 long wheelbase, the 125 brake one in Panther Black. I've had this one for a day. I got it yesterday. It's got about 290 miles on it at the moment, and I couldn't be happy with it personally. I think it's absolutely amazing. We'll start obviously at the back. I'll have a wee look in the boot here. Bear with me. And large enough boot there for anything you may need. This is going to be a taxi. It's not a taxi yet, but it will be, so that's good for all the luggage etc here for me. This is your heating and air conditioning unit behind there, because it has individual heating and on in the back, but I'll get onto that in a second. Fine, there's nothing much behind that I've seen, and there's a 12 volt charging point there as well. All the seats do come out, but I'll tell you about that in a second. The titanium one, it comes colour coded, front and rear parking sensors, as well as front fog lamps and power folding mirrors, and the side steps. Not 100% sure if they come with every model, but you never know. Does a colour coded mirrors, front and rear parking sensors, like I say. Anyway, we'll have a wee look in the back. It's a little bit dirty here just now, that was my fault, so my apologies. 3 in front, 3 in the rear. All the seats do come out, so you can have like a transit effectively with windows. And you've got mounts here for like tying anything down that you might need to. This seat is the only one that comes out, the passenger side one. That's obviously it's UK. Lift this handle up, pops it down, and you lift this handle up. It lifts the whole thing up and it clicks into place. Passengers can climb in the back if they want to, obviously just jump in there. The only thing I'm worried about, these bits getting dirty etc, but you can clean them up. The cup holder here, plus a cubby hole space there. There's another one on the other side, I don't know if you can see that there. The vents on the bottom are for the heating system, but I'll explain that in a minute as well. It does have 6 speakers in total, speakers in the back, speakers in the front. Pop that back down, push it down the way this time, and then slide it down. So it's a bit stiff because I've only just, it's like I say, it's new. I need to lift this one back up, and it goes up now. It also tilts back if you lift that hand up. It does tilt back a little bit for you as well. Anyway, we'll climb in the back. And in the back, on the door sides, we do have one little window. It does stay open. Don't know if it has any air in yet, I'll find out soon. And it clicks back into place there. Also, when it's a bit sunny, it does have a visor. These are standard in the titanium one. And obviously, a passenger's choice if they want to use them or not. Plenty of leg room. I'm in the middle seat just now. I'm 6'2", so you can see there's plenty of room between my knee and the back seats there. Now, it does have its own individual heating control in the back, so the driver doesn't have to be sitting sweltering while your passengers are freezing. The way this one works is, I think they've based it on physics, could be wrong, but there are 6 individual vents on the roof. These all point towards each particular seat. Now these vents give out cold air, and the vents that you see in the back give out the hot air. So you can either have cold air coming through, and they'll just come through the top vents here, or you can have hot and cold, that'll be heat coming from the floor and cold coming from the top. Whether that works or not, I don't know. Or just hot, which all just comes straight to your feet. Now it does have aircon in the back as well, so when you do put it to cold, it is air conditioning, so that comes in handy as well. There's nothing else in the back I need to show you. There are little bottle / cup holders. I don't know, I think it maybe hold a can, and a small cup holder in the back, cubby hole in the back there as well. But we'll move on to the front. Actually, these are cinematic lighting or something like that they call it. Don't know what's cinematic about it, but never mind. We'll have a quick look in the passenger side. Like the driver's door, the passenger side door has a 2 litre bottle holder, cubby hole just there, more storage compartments there, another 2 litre bottle holder, and just a regular cup holder here. This particular seat, the passenger seat here and the driver's seat, are both heated just by this switch here. Pop it out, that's the heated seat on, pop it back in, that's the heated seat off. Now, as far as I'm led to believe, I'm not taking it out yet, but this seat does open, come forward as well. You can see the heat, and you've got some more storage space underneath in case you need it. I thought of as much storage space as possible, I think, here in the Ford. Glove box, which is lockable, that's another titanium one. Don't know what the lockable thing means. 12 volt adapter and all your heating controls, but I'll just describe that when I get in the passenger side, driver's side. And the middle passenger seat here as well, that's the wee tag. That's a little tray table for writing on, etc. A couple of cup holders, maybe pen holders or something there. So as much as they could think of, they've added into this. Nothing particular. Obviously your boot, your bonnet, lock, etc. is still there. Turn left to unlock and turn right to release it. And the driver's side, like I say, like the passenger side, you have cubby hole, 2 litre bottle holder. Doors lock and open, front and passenger and driver's side with electric window. This one also has the power folding mirrors. Pop that back. Pop it back again. Hi there, you can see me in there. And this is the cockpit, if you will. Up here you have this is the sync radio one. It doesn't have the sat nav or anything in it, so it's not the top of the line one, but it does have the Bluetooth functionality, the phone capability and all that kind of thing. I'll explain quickly what most of it is. CD player, radio, both digital radio and analog. Auxiliary port for both USB playback and Bluetooth playback. Phone, just normal phone setting. I'll explain more of that in detail in another video. Menu, and these are your navigation buttons at the bottom here. Storage buttons for radio, etc. like that, and navigation on here. But what we'll do is, here's your key. Nothing special about it at all, it's just a standard Ford key, well, one of the newer ones anyway. Unlock, adjust the driver's side, press it again to unlock everything. That locks everything, press it again for your deadbolts, if you will, and just unlock the boot itself. And let's pop that in there, clutch down, and straighten up the steering wheel so we can see everything here. Just a brief look at this. I'll go into it in more detail in another video, like I say. There is another storage compartment here. You also have a 3.5mm auxiliary port, a 12 volt adapter and a USB port. Now the USB port there will charge your phone, but I think it only gives out 1 amp, so newer model phones such as the one I'm using, which is the Xperia Z3, and the one in the phone holder, the G3, require a 2 amp to charge, like decently anyway. So it will charge your phone, but it's like a drip charger. It's mainly for USB playback for music, etc. Up here, card holder as well. Just little extra things there. Also, you have your passenger side handle. The passenger side does have a mirror and a little light switch for doing your makeup, etc. if that's what you're into. Small cubby hole up here, and driver's side even has a mirror too in case you feel like looking at yourself. Driver's side doesn't have a handle, but it does have sunglass holder. Little extra thing there. On this side we have our auto start stop technology. You can turn that on or off. If you don't know what that is, when you come to, if it's on, when you come to a set of lights, if you put the vehicle into neutral, take your foot off the clutch and just keep your foot on the brake, or even put the handbrake on. As soon as you take your foot off the clutch and the car's in neutral, it switches engine off. Then when the lights change, you put your foot back on the clutch to change gear. The minute you put your foot in the clutch, it turns engine back on for you. I can show you that again in another video there. This is the parking sensors, front and rear. You can turn them off if you need to. Front demister and rear demister. Just good for cold mornings, if you will. Here we have the dash. You have your rev counter, fuel gauge, temperature gauge and speedometer. Now the steering wheel itself, you've got controls on this side. These are for the radio, etc. And the controls on this side are for the trip computer, which holds a little bit more information. There's your miles to empty, there's your current trip, miles to the gallon, like on the fly or as what's real time miles per gallon, that's the word I was looking for. Your average miles per gallon. Now it does say 35.3. I do a lot of urban here. For the last few hours I've been doing urban anyway, so that's dropped. When I brought this back up from Leeds to Edinburgh, I was averaging about 42 miles per gallon. Bear in mind this is a brand new motor, it's only got 290 miles on it, and that was me in cruise control up 65 from Leeds to Edinburgh. So it wasn't too bad, but hopefully that'll get better with time. Speed, and I think that takes us right back to the tank. Yeah, there are more functions in which I will go through, and the video is just explaining the radio, and I'll explain all the other electronic things in it, including the start-stop technology, etc. I do realise I say etc. a lot, and I apologise. Horn here. This is for your cruise control, your cancel reset button for setting the speed up and down, for limiting the speed, and the on-off switch for the cruise control. On this side, this one works for two different ways. Skipping tracks forward and backwards, volume up and down. Notice it's not focusing there, I apologise. Volume up and down, answering, rejecting calls, and this is your voice system. It's got voice control as well. Again, I'll show that in another video. This is just a brief overview. I think that's pretty much everything. It's a standard 6-speed gearbox as well, and this is a little phone holder, so I'm told. That's holding an LG G3 there, so it's not bad for holding that kind of phone. And yeah, well, I think that's everything. There is an armrest here as well. Obviously, you pull all the way down and pull back up till it's comfortable. And there you go. Then you just top it back up if you don't need it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. The view and the rear of the vehicle from the front. And yep, I think we're happy with everything there. Anyway guys, if you like this video, if there's any comments or questions, if there's anything else you want to know or see in the vehicle, please just get in touch or drop me a message. Don't forget to like that video, and I'll try put some other vehicles on here as well, or review other things, anything I think might find interesting. But anyway, thanks for watching, have a good day, cheers.